The State Department is giving a voice to ethnic Uyghurs by denouncing China's treatment of religious minorities. One America's Hubbard reports.
In honor of International Human Rights Day, the Trump administration seeks to increase awareness of the numerous offenses perpetrated by China's communist regime by amplifying the voices of oppressed ethnic minorities in the country. Thursday, the State Department posted a video calling attention to abuses suffered by Uyghur Muslims in China's Xinjiang province, featuring testimony from those who have lost family members to the country's campaign against the ethnic minority.
24 of my family members are now put in concentration camps by Chinese government.
My mother was taken to Chinese concentration camp in September 2018 and vanished since then.
I haven't heard from her for almost 3 years, and I feel frustrated, furious, exhausted, and hopeless all the time.
We were given two strict options: either become Chinese or die.
According to the State Department, China's crackdown on ethnic Uyghurs has resulted in the disappearance of more than 1 million people into internment camps since 2017, with the families of a large portion of those detained still unaware of their loved ones' whereabouts, or even if they are still alive. As part of this aggressive campaign, which experts have said is tantamount to demographic genocide, Beijing has employed forced population control measures, such as involuntary birth control, sterilizations, and even abortions on members of the ethnic minority. The Chinese Communist Party has also ramped up the use of forced Uyghur labor, and in 2019 transferred more than 80,000 detainees to work camps and factories in as many as 19 other Chinese provinces, prompting the State Department to issue a business advisory warning American companies against dealing with Chinese firms that benefit from slave labor. Despite this, Chinese leadership has repeatedly condemned any criticism of its treatment of ethnic and religious minorities, claiming these measures are voluntarily embraced by the ethnic Uyghur population, with Foreign Ministry spokesperson Zhao Lijian adding the Xinjiang province, quote, enjoys political stability, economic development, and social progress, a narrative Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has emphatically refuted.
But in fact, the gravest threat to the future of religious freedom is the Chinese Communist Party's war against the people of all faiths, Muslims, Buddhists, Christians, and Falun Gong practitioners alike. I know that these same CCP officials have spun fantastic tales of happy Uyghurs eager to discard their ethnic, religious, and cultural identities. When you hear these arguments, I just ask you to do this. Search your hearts. Look at the facts. Listen to the tales of the survivors and of their families. Think about what you know of how authoritarian governments treat those who resist its rule.
Hans Hubbard, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com for immediate access to all the clips you've been waiting to see.